What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today we have a very different video for you as I am apparently faking my content. And I'm not sure what to say about this, but I'm going to be talking about that in this video, because this is something I have seen way more than just once, that I am either faking my content or buying my own auctions, or I don't have the amount of gold that I say I have. Apparently I'm poor and I have under 1 million gold, which that's kind of interesting. Because if I open my war bank right now, I believe I have a little bit more than just like 1 million gold, but I'm not the richest person in the gold making scene by any means, nor have I ever claimed to be. One of my primary things, ever since Dragonflight really, was that I like making gold, but my primary goal is to help you make gold. That's kind of why I make content to begin with. I am using the methods that have been working for me, that are still working for me, and sharing them with you guys, and we find new methods, make them public as well, and my goal has basically shifted from making the most amounts of gold to just helping you make gold. And I kind of want to help everyone, whether you have 0 gold, 1 million gold, 10 million gold. I'm trying to strike a balance of helping everyone, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or expert. Now, like I said, this is a comment I've seen more than just once in several different formats, like either I'm buying my own auctions, or I have been faking my gold all this time, I have no gold whatsoever, or the methods of which I'm using simply don't work even though I continuously keep proving that they do, or that I have been buying auctions before I craft to flip the items to make them profitable before the video goes out. And this this video idea sparked whenever I saw a comment yesterday on my tailoring video, and this video will be 2 days after that or something like this. So I made a video talking about tailoring cooldown craft, and the comment in question I have removed because I just CBA, and I don't like people that are dumb and that think they're smart. So this guy, for example, he claimed that I had flipped the entire auction house beforehand, and he made the comment in a very, like, not nice way. And I CBA having that on my channel. It's my channel after all, and it's the comment section of my video, and he made the comment in a very aggressive way, let's just say, and I didn't appreciate it, so I just removed the comment. But either way, he basically told me, or like, he basically said that I was buying these items on the auction house before making this video to flip the cloth. So in this case, we can see here that I talked about Azure Weave Bolt and them selling for 273 gold on the auction house when I made this video, and apparently, according to this person, they were selling for about 150 gold, or even less, because apparently I flipped the price to sell them for 3 times the gold that they're usually selling for, even though you can see the region sale average is 250 gold on this item alone. Now, this video came out 21 hours ago. That being said, if we do scroll down, you can see the pinned comment is from 5 days ago, and as I've said a lot of times, many of my videos, almost all of them, are available in early access to people that have my Goldmaking Guide or that are subscribers on Patreon. This is kind of something that I'm doing to help me, allow me to spend more time making more content and not having to rely on the YouTube algorithm to actually get payments for it. Therefore, we have this crowdsourcing kind of thing going on with the Goldmaking Guide, we have Patreon, and you guys get the content earlier, but I'm trying to still make that content public, because what I want to do is help everyone make gold, no matter if you can support me or if you hate me. I want to get everyone the ability to actually make gold in WoW, so I give people that support me this content earlier to help them make more gold and earlier as well, and then the videos become public to help everyone use this method to make gold. And now as well, it absolutely prints. I am still doing this method myself, but let's just take a look at the me buying this item to flip the auction house and talk about that for a second. The good thing here is that we don't have to guess. We don't have to have this he say, she say thing, where I say I don't fake my videos, you say I do. We literally have a resource now called Undermine Journal, where you can see exactly what the price was when I uploaded the video and what the price was 4 days ago. And in this case, we can see that the price has gone down over the last 4 days, where it used to be 260 gold plus, and now it's 200 gold roughly. And yesterday as well, when the video came out, which was 6 PM, it was 204 gold. Definitely not 270 gold, but then again, remember that the pinned comment was from 5 days ago, so that would be the 2nd, November the 2nd, and on this day, the price of the cloth was 257 gold, down to 249, so it basically kept going down for about 8 gold throughout the entire day, but it was selling in roughly the 250 gold range for the entire day when I made this video. And if I was gonna buy this item, like as you can see here, somebody flipped the market from 217 gold to 374. That could have been me. But it wasn't, but it could have been, and in this case, I would have made the video then. If I was flipping the market to make this video, I would have made the video after this flip, when it was 374 gold, not wait for 2 days until the price went down. I would literally have bought the items, then made the video. That's how easy that would have been, but I didn't do that, because then the price would have been way different than what was shown in the video. And when it comes to the price of Asia, for example, just to really hammer this one down, or nail this one down, you can just go down here as well, and you can see how the price has moved the last 2 weeks, the last month, the last 3 months, and you can see the price has been moving all the time. It keeps being flipped all the time, like for example here, it was 221 gold, then it was flipped up to 365 gold, went down again, got flipped again, went down again, got flipped again, went down again, all the way down to 335, got flipped to 663 gold, and this was before I was even in this market, but it happened during the War Within. This is literally 2 months ago, or 1.5 months ago, September 24th, so this is an item that keeps getting flipped all the time, and people still buy them at the new price as well. So if anything, you can literally flip this auction or this market right now and make a bunch of gold. That being said, you do need to have a little bit of capital to actually get these flips going. Now, I could keep hammering that one down and just talk even more in depth about it, but I do believe I've made my point. When it comes to how the prices have been moving lately, you can always use Undermine Journal to see how the prices have moved, and in the case of me buying the Asia Weave bolts before the video went public, that one is just moot, because you can see on Undermine Journal the price has stayed the same, and the only thing that happened was over the course of 4 days, when the price went down over time, which has happened for the last 3 months, ever since the War Within came out. The price keeps going down, then it gets flipped, then it goes down again, then flipped again, then down again. It is literally a fucking trend. It is so easy to see. Now, that just annoys me, because when it comes to crafting, for example, what I'm doing is I am constantly checking professions and seeing what is currently profitable to craft. And if I see something that is profitable to craft, and I try it out and it makes me a bunch of gold, I will then make content out of that and tell you guys that this is what I did, and this is how I made gold. I don't just flip the item before doing that, because that would cheat myself. I am making gold by doing this myself, and then I am also promoting it to you guys to do the same thing, because when it comes to crafting, I don't do... If I find one successful craft, I told myself this at the beginning of the War Within, instead of just doing the same thing over and over and over again, I would find something that worked, give that away to you guys in form of content, and then move on to something else. My goal has shifted from making gold to helping people make gold. But in order to help people make gold, I will also make gold myself, because I'm trying out the methods. It's literally proof of work, or proof that it actually works. Now, all of this being said, there is one piece of content where I am actually impacting the price of the items before the video comes out, and when I do this, I am always transparent about this in those videos, and that is when I talk about investments. This is items that I'm buying for certain reasons, and I always say that I'm buying these items, or I tell you why I'm buying them, how many I've bought, how much gold I've put into it. One example of this would be the Tinderbox investment we had at the start of Dragonflight, the War Within I mean, where some people, I'm not going to name any names right now, but some people have been trying to clown on me for this one, because I told people to buy Tinderboxes when they were 3,000 gold each, and now they are 1.7, or at one point they were 400 gold each. But when I told people to buy tinderboxes, I also said every single time, this is an investment for Mythic Plus and Mythic Raids. When those comes out, you should sell. Literally, that was the investment. Anyone holding past that, that was not my intention at any point. Tinderboxes, when I called it an investment, I said short-term investment for Mythic Plus dungeons and Mythic Raids, and you should sell when that content becomes available. And people are holding past that point, and then they're like, oh, but bro, you told me to buy tinderboxes as an investment. Yes, I did. I also told you when to sell and what you're buying it for. It's kind of like you're buying Bitcoin and you hold until 2250 when you're dead and you can't spend it for anything, and maybe it's gone down by then. Like, nobody knows. I told people when to buy, I told people what you're buying it for, and I told you when to sell as well. And when I sold, like, I bought tinderboxes for 3000 gold each, as I said in that video as well. I sold them for almost 10,000 gold each for the tinderboxes. Easiest tripling of my investment of my entire life. So TLDR is no, I don't fake my content. The only times I buy the items that I'm talking about in the videos is when I'm doing investments, in which case the video is called an investment, and I talk about that item in the video. I usually show me buying it in the video as well, and I talk about how many I bought, why I bought them, or why I think it's a good item to buy. So I usually, whenever I actually impact the price by buying items myself, I am very transparent about that, and I want to be as well. And when it comes to crafting, for example, if I was to scam my audience by just trying to buy the items beforehand to make more gold per hour from a certain craft, that just makes no sense, because once again, my videos becomes in early access to people that have paid me money to make content. People have bought my Goldmaking Guide, support me on Patreon, they have access to the same video that goes public, the exact same one. They have access to a few days in advance. So that would just be super scummy if I actually fake that content. But the reason why it might be less profitable or less valuable when the video becomes public is that it was in early access. We have hundreds of people in that Goldmaking Discord server, so before the video becomes public, hundreds of people know about it beforehand, and they can then do that farm, do that craft, do that shuffle, and when hundreds of people do the exact same thing, obviously the profitability goes down. That just makes sense. So yeah, this is the kind of video that I'm not gonna make that often, and it's kind of a one-off, but it's just been triggering me a little bit every now and then, and I think yesterday was the final nail in that coffin, where I just had to talk about it a little bit, and showcase why it's absolutely not true that I would be faking my content in any circumstance. And it's like, once again, we have the proof online. By going to undermine.exchange, you can look at how the prices have moved, and then you can make a guess for yourself. And it's also something that I've been transparent about ever since the War Within pre-patch, when I went from classic content to retail content again, that this time around I would be way more focused on helping you make gold rather than making gold myself, because I'm very happy with the situation I am in World of Warcraft right now. I can play the game for free. When this mount got introduced, I bought it instantly, didn't have a second guess at all. I bought this mount. This was like a 2 million gold mount something with WoW tokens, right? I pay for every single month of game time for free through WoW tokens. I pay for every expansion for free from WoW tokens. I have the gold that I need right now, and I'm very happy and content with the gold that I have, and I just want to help people make gold. Now, at the end of the day, I know this is just YouTube comments, and I got a free video out of it, which is absolutely perfect, but YouTube comments are very 50-50. At least I believe so, especially on my content and the other WoW content that I watch. YouTube comments are very 50-50. Either you are a very nice, knowledgeable, and intellectual individual, or you are an absolute clown, and there's no in between. It's like either or, and it's 50-50. So, YouTube comments are YouTube comments. It is what it is, but either way, I wanted to talk about this and just share my opinion on this. And at this point, if you believe that I'm faking my content, I just feel incredibly sorry for you and the educational system in your country. I don't really have anything more to say than just that. Oh yeah, one more thing, while I'm ranting about gold making, is another thing that I've seen in the comments, is when I show people a method of making gold that they didn't know about or they just weren't thinking about, they are always very happy because I just gave them a new way to make gold. That being said, if I showcase a method of making gold and they were already doing it, they then get pissed at me because now apparently I covered their way of making gold and I ruined their way of making gold. And it's just so funny because they get absolutely pissed and they will tell me to quit making YouTube content, stop covering gold making, I am a terrible gold maker and stuff like that. And I'm just gonna say, those comments, they absolutely fuel me, because if you get pissed off at me for making gold making content, that just shows me that the gold making strategy is working, and you are pissed because I am revealing that to the public. And yeah, it just shows me proof of work. It shows me that it's working and you would want to keep it hidden. So I'm going to keep doing my very best at making all of the gold making methods public and keep pissing off as many people as I can. Either way, that's the video. At the end here, if you want to have early access to content for gold making, then check out my gold making guide. We had to do a plug right there, so there we go. A gold making guide for the War Within, which you can check out through the link down below. At the moment, we have 3 videos in exclusive access, which means that's 3 videos that I will never make public on YouTube, that you will have access to when you buy this guide. In addition to that, we have 3 videos in early access, so you can check out those videos before they go public as well. So if you want to help me piss people off by just messing up the price before the videos go public, well, there we go. So 3 exclusive videos and 3 early access videos that you get access to when you buy the guide. You also get access to a Discord server with hundreds of people in it that are all interested in gold making. It is a very good place to be. So, with that being said, thank you for watching, thank you for listening to this Solheim rant, and that's it. Thank you once again. I'll see you in the next video very soon.